First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Second and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First down, Chargers.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
To throw is Brady. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. McCaffrey running up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, McCaffrey. And And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. The gut and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. This one caught by Kittle. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
18 more yards there and another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll go for it, it's Brady. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Chargers. Trey McBride, 38 yards. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Ball into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, You've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit, and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. That's complete to McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off left tackle, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Quick throw by Brady, complete. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Adam Thielen from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 64 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be caught for Browns. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. After the interception, here's Jackson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. George Kittle, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. McCaffrey on the counter. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll send Williams in motion right. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards. Well, for Lamar Jackson, we know all about how dangerous because he is running the football, but he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You get down in this area of the field, you know you're going to get a heavy dose of number 22. They stopped him for a short gain there, but can they do it a couple of more times?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
You see it?
A pivot and a give to Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Throw caught by Raymond. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Now Brady again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They dial up the car blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Brady. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now Brady, got to have this one. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Christian McCaffrey. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Again, it's Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Throwing is Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play, They just didn't complete it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better start. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to haul it in is Kittle.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Brady. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brady now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this out past the 25.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but